Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel
If you're new.
if you're new. See, occasionally I say it right to mess them up. It works too, you should see their faces. You'll have to excuse my hair today. I almost didn't film a video because of it. It is sticking up in every possible direction. No two hairs are going the same way.
And Ben was sure going to film in the car, but I'm surprised he didn't.
No, Bonnie would rather we did. She says they're more interesting in the car, and it's not just me. Yeah. But I don't know. I think I like doing them here in the house better. Let me know what y'all think. If you have a preference. Other than you, Bonnie, we know what your preference is. So, what's been going on, Chris?
Not much on Saturday or Sunday, or not Saturday, not much on Friday or Sunday, but there was much going on Saturday.
Okay.
If I could get the days straight, I would.
We do not know what day it is. What is going on?
Well, Saturday, I saw something at Flying Monkey that I'm making payments on.
Yeah.
Haven't told Grandma about it yet, but
she won't care.
I paid $15 on a limited edition Nerf gun, and I'm going to make the rest of payments from the next 3 checks on it.
Mom.
But I was surprised I did not see it because...
Listen to this. Mom, guess how much this Nerf gun is?
$60.
Nope.
Not $60.
It's $90 times 2 without tax.
It's $200.
Almost.
You guys sitting down? $200.
The actual price with tax is $196.20.
It's a Nerf gun. They do. They hold their value so well, though. They really do.
And this one's from the limited line, which is made for half a year, then discontinued.
Mom said you never know what's going to catch on. And Wolf said, "Grr." Who are you complaining at? That's the Amazon van. Don't bark at him. He is our friend.
He's like, no, he's not.
He is our friend. Oh, there's the neighbors. Okay, now we're going to bark.
Yep.
Now we're going to have a hissy fit.
So, I'm making payments on it. And it's going to be paid off on the second paycheck in April. So I did the math.
$200.
Almost $200. But yeah. If I had got it...
a little nauseous.
If I got it earlier when it was still in production, I would have paid $100 straight without tax. But I did not get $100 before they stopped making them the Wednesday before I got this one. So,
well, it's just a good thing he's got a job, because there's no way I would ever bought it for him.
No.
Yep.
It's just too much.
And GameStop's already adjusted their price for if they get new old stock in from trades.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying at least, well, I gotta do the math, but I think it's like $40 plus a couple dollars, at least like $3 or $4, because
Bless
I'm
you.
paying $196.20. And the new price at GameStop is $240. So I'm guesstimating I'm paying at least $43 or $44 less than what GameStop would have charged if they got one in. And it was a GameStop exclusive too, for like half a year. And in case you guys are wondering what it is, I normally don't buy stuff from this series, but I made an exception because it's good for Humans versus Zombies Nerf Wars, but it is a Nerf Limited Aliens Trilogy M41A Pulse Blaster replica.
It's very exciting.
Yep. Now, the reason I say it's really great for Nerf Zombie Wars, which is a mall event all across the U.S. hosted by Nerf clubs, is it has both elite darts and mega whistler darts. and you can carry that one gun and be unstoppable in them things. Because the way the rules work is normal zombies can be taken down by any ammo. But there's super zombies that can only be taken down by mega whistler darts. As I said, best of both worlds, huh, Mom?
Yeah. So, the saga of the moisturizers continues. So, I got this stupid cold, right? Which, by the way, I still have and I'm still pissed off about. And I feel awful, sinusy, headachy,
You name it.
you name it. And it's a grumpy cold, too. Some colds you're just like, out of it. But some of them you're like, I hate you. Why are you talking to me? And that's what this cold is. Look how red my nose is. Anyway, in the throes of this cold, I just quit using moisturizer on my face. Or on my hands, for that matter. I didn't think about it, didn't feel like it.
Well, it's not high
It
on
was
the list.
just gone out of my head. So for about a week, I went without moisturizer. And what happened? Yesterday, I woke up with 2 pimples. Great big one here, which is still there a little bit, and this one up here. And I said, well, you know what? They always said it would stop me getting pimples to use moisturizer. And as soon as I quit, they're back. So I'm back on the moisturizer again.
I don't blame you on that.
Just fair warning, it's true. I always never understood how that could be true.
It would seem the opposite
Yeah.
would be a fact.
But no, they're right. It is true. So remember that if you've got acne. Yeah, you think your face doesn't need moisture? It does. It's so stupid. It seems counterintuitive, you know? But anyway, if you hear something in the background that sounds like someone peeing, it's my washing machine. I just heard it. It really does.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh, so what else did we do yesterday, Chris?
Grocery shopping for the monthlies.
Oh my gosh. We went to Walmart and Kroger and Meijer. And I'm still tired. It was a lot, and it was so cold yesterday.
And I fixed the boo-boo from yesterday too, Mom.
Okay.
Your thing that you said had to be in the bottom is now underneath the very bottom of the middle shelf on the bottom shelf.
Oh, he's talking about my injectable, my prescription. It was so cold yesterday. It wasn't that cold in January. I mean, it was really bad.
Yep.
I went out and I was wearing heavy sweatpants and a big, thick sweatshirt and my big coat and my toboggan and couldn't stand it. It was just freezing.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I should have wore a hat and gloves, but I only wore a heavy coat. My head and hands were sorry that day.
I was coming back out to the car and I'm riding in my little wheelchair cart, you know, battery powered. I'm just putting along. Finally, I hollered at Ben. I'm like, Ben, push me. And he's like, what? And I said, it's too cold out here and I'm going too slow. So I made him push me to the car.
Yeah.
So get me out of this wind. And then I spent half the night worrying about homeless people and dogs that were tied outside.
Yep.
But people ought to be ashamed tying their dogs out in that. Okay, let it go. Don't dwell on it. I get started down that path and I can't quit thinking about it.
The sad thing is they don't know how to winterize those dog houses. Like put a piece of carpet on the front of the door, fill it with straw, and add to it later.
Yeah.
That's more sane than what this one cartoon character did to make a luxury doghouse, which also would have winterized it.
Hey, what is today?
Sunday.
Okay, brilliance. I knew that.
19th.
19th. Oh, 2 more days till we start our giveaway.
Yippee!
We're starting it on the. Wait, is that right?
21st.
21st? No, that ain't right. I might
No,
have
today's
just
the
lied.
19th, 20th, 21st.
There's 31 days this month. That's 10. We might start it early and start it on the 21st. I don't see why not.
Yep.
I don't know what we're going to do. I know it'll probably be a gift card.
If we do it on the 21st, we can list all the videos as 10 days to win.
That's
Have you
true.
had any good suggestions?
No, not really. Just, the same old Amazon, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good idea other than Walmart and Amazon.
Uh-huh.
We could do a Visa gift card, which is usable anywhere.
I thought about a Visa gift card. And then something else I realized the other day that it just never occurred to me because I don't shop there, is we could do Target. A lot of people love Target.
Including me.
Oh, I like it. There's not one handy,
The one that's closest to us is in Polaris.
Now, if I get in my car and I drive all the way to Polaris, it ain't to be going to Target. It's because I want some Krispy Kremes.
Oh, and if we go for Krispy Kremes, we gotta stop by Play It in Polaris, too.
There.
It is the rule.
It is the rule. So, how's Wolfie been?
Rotten and good at the same time.
Naughty boy for life. I'm telling you now.
Had lots of kisses today.
He was in a mood. It was a good mood. It was a very good mood. But it was a mood, wasn't it, Mom?
Oh, yes.
He was feeling his oats, I'm telling you now. He was fine and fisky and full of vim and vigor. He was full of something.
He was loaded.
He was loaded with whatever it was he was full of. He got up in Mom's lap and kissed her silly.
Yep.
He pranced around and hit me with them big feet and kissed me and knocked me in the legs with his big old hard head, laid on the floor and kicked everybody. Played with his toys and shook the crap out of them and just preened and showed off as pretty as you could want.
And now he's tired, look.
Now he's laying there on Grandma's bed getting his butt patted. Feller likes to have his butt patted.
Is his head in the air or on its side?
It's on its side.
I thought he had it up in the air with his left eye looking at me, or not left eye, right eye.
He might genuinely take a nap now.
Yeah.
It takes it out of a feller to be so fancy for so long.
And have a clean bed makes you sleepy.
And we changed her bed again, and he is just stretched out and relaxed. And happier than a pig in slop.
Yep.
So I'm debating whether I want to go out and get a root beer or not. I really do. And for once, it's not just because I want a root beer. It's because I want for the back of my throat. You know what I mean? It sounds like it would hurt so good.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what it was doing yesterday. I just got a hold of a root beer and I swear I sat there and sipped the whole thing. And it was a great big one, but it just felt
Delicious.
so good.
I say get one.
I was going to make ribs. I bought 2 slabs of ribs to make tonight. And I was going to do it, but my taste is off today, and I don't want to make ribs on the day I can't taste them right. So I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. Something.
Probably catch can.
Did you guys put the hamburger and hot dog buns in the freezer?
No, why?
Well, we could have hot dogs.
Or hamburgers.
I don't have any hamburger defrosted.
We don't have any hot dogs defrosted either.
They defrost very quickly.
You can boil a frozen hot dog.
Yes.
Chris just wants hamburgers.
Yeah, I want hamburgers.
To be perfectly honest, that does sound good, doesn't it?
Plus, I could have
Hamburgers.
a cheeseburger for lunch tomorrow while I work.
I'm not making an extra cheeseburger for you, spoiled boy.
Well, I could have it for lunch. That was my thought process.
You can have a peanut butter sandwich, too. We forgot to buy his lunch meat yesterday, and I spent all my money. So now he can't have any lunch meat until the 1st. Oh, excuse me. This cold's going to be the death of me. No, it isn't. It's not that bad. It's a man cold, I'm pretty convinced. Because more than half of them. Okay, men, I'm sorry, but you're big wusses when it comes to getting colds. You think that every cold has you on death's doorstep, and that no one has ever suffered with this virus the particular way you're suffering with it. And that's the cold I have right now.
The cold I had, I did not do one of my chores while I was bedridden. I just refused to because I thought I was too sick. So I can see why
Bedridden.
Mom would say I'm a wuss, huh?
Bedridden. He actually said bedridden. I've been sitting around with my hat on,
You're calling yourself
blanket
a wuss too, Ben.
across my lap, and a blanket wrapped around me. Only thing showing is my face and my hands.
Yeah.
And it was pimply.
Yeah. This has not been a fun cold. It's been a grumpy cold, too. And it doesn't help that I'm surrounded by idiots. Oh.
I'm not an idiot.
Well, then they act like idiots.
The next words you're going to be
it's
saying
all
if
an
you call
act,
me
then.
an idiot again is don't phase me, bro.
I hear you, idiot.
Idiot child of my loins.
You heard me say he's going to be going, don't phase me, bro, right? Now that's when I'm going to build a real phaser and vaporize him after he says that.
Idiot.
Hush up, Ben. You're an idiot, too.
Yeah, at least I'm proud of being an idiot.
Surrounded. Mom helped me last night. I had this big pile of laundry in my room. Oh my gosh, it was huge, wasn't it, Mom? It was like everything I owned.
Yeah, it was easily folded. It was easily 3 baskets full.
And my hanging racks were getting pretty empty. I had to think about what I was going to wear out yesterday because I couldn't find 2 things that went together. Today, though, all my stuff is nicely hung up. Mom put everything on hangers for me. So, yay.
Hang up.
She found out how weird I am about separating my clothes. She didn't know. Well, see, I use hanging racks. And they won't hold everything. So, I don't like to have a bunch of stuff mixed up on each rack. So on one rack, I have my tank tops and my long sleeves. And on the other rack, I have my t-shirts. And then that way, neither rack is too heavy. But would be weird if your t-shirts and stuff were on both racks and you had to go back and forth to figure it out.
You'd spend more time searching than wearing.
Yeah. I can be weird like that. I realize that's strange, but there you have it. But they're all nice and full. They look so pretty and colorful.
Did we ever tell the internet we got our radio fixed, or did we tell them it was broken or whatnot about our new car?
Yeah, we told you guys Ben fixed our radio, didn't we?
I think
I'm pretty sure we
forgot
did.
we did, or something. I can't remember which one it is.
Yesterday I set another preset. The display doesn't work, so I have no clock in my car. And the radio stations don't show. So if you're wanting to set your presets, you have to scan through to the next radio station and sit there and listen. And if it's the right kind of music, you have to listen for a station identification. And then if it's the right station, set your preset. It's time consuming.
Yeah. The worst part is, if you can see what works, it doesn't list the whole numbers, and it's dark red, like it's dying.
The worst part is, it's distracting behavior while you're driving.
Oh, I don't do it while I'm driving.
Yeah.
I won't do it while I'm driving.
Good for you.
But like as Ben put it, it's dark red, and only half the numbers come in.
You couldn't
So
do it.
put the point whatever at the end.
You
but,
couldn't do it when you were driving if you wanted to, but there is something neat on the steering wheel.
You
And
can control the radio with the steering wheel.
yeah, you can hit seek and it'll just go to the next station. I don't mess with it, but
Yeah, it's there.
yeah, but it's there. Oh, and my well, what do you call it?
Cruise control.
Thank you. My cruise. How'd you know where I was going? Get out of my
I
head.
just guessed.
Get out of my head. He's being psychic at me. The cruise control works real well.
Mm-hmm.
I was messing with it yesterday.
Yep.
It's a nice little car so far.
Big car. It's not a little car. It's a big car. It makes our last car look like a dwarf.
Do you hear my washer?
Yeah. Sounded like a dump truck.
I know. Oh, do I really want to go out to get a root beer?
Yep.
Why don't you go get me a root beer and bring it back to me, Internet?
We can't have them do that for reals.
I don't see why not.
That's what I was sitting here
It wouldn't
thinking.
invite a stalker to
Why not?
stalk us if we gave our address there.
Nobody's going to stalk me. Look at that great big ear.
I'm the one who'd be stalked.
That ear is sticking up. It's like, boom. He has huge ears. Oh, it fell over.
A Wolfgang would be stalked too. He'd
It
be
fell
like,
over.
we know where the pretty puppy lives. Let's go get him.
Mommy said, no, you can't have the pity puppies.
That's why we can't have the internet get your root beer.
You cannot have the pity puppy. He's Mommy's pretty puppy.
There are no shortcuts in life.
Mommy's pretty puppy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he asleep?
No.
No.
He's a good boy.
His eyes are heavy, though. It's very hard to keep them open.
But
He's fighting it because the camera's rolling.
He's tried to be away.
Yeah. He
is
doesn't
the
trust the
sweetest
camera
baby.
when it's rolling, so
He-
he can't fall asleep.
Really is just the sweetest baby dog there is. And it was really cute when he was feeling frisky earlier. Wish I could have got it on tape. But as sure as if I'd started taping, he'd have quit because he doesn't like being.
that.
He doesn't like being taped.
He doesn't like his picture being taken either.
But he was prancing and dancing and everything else.
The only time he took the best picture was for me with my camera and the photographer who took his picture for adoption purposes.
Yeah,
Those were the only two times
That
it was
was
good.
gorgeous photo.
yeah. So, has anybody got anything to add before we hang up? What's coming up this week?
Well, this Wednesday, I thought it was Thursday, but it's Wednesday, is Guys and Ladies Day.
That's where you want to go with the girls, right?
Yeah, because they're going to Tenger Outlet in Sunbury.
How come the guys don't get to go to the outlet?
We almost did last month, but the other site, one person decided to poo-poo on the suggestion that one just be snarky and swayed the votes against it. We always, when we get a mall or a Tenger Outlet or something, and we get the winner, someone at the other sites always poo-poos on it by saying, oh, this place sucks, don't vote on it, just be funny, and they turn on them. I think there should be rules against that, make one of the losers automatically win, because you're taking the vote that way, but that's not how they roll.
I think you're a little paranoid.
No, I always hear that's what happens, because some of my friends talk with the other guys when something wins that, because The mall won at our stop last month, and Paul and Daniel asked the other site friends they had why it won. That's what they get, is someone poo-poos on the winner, and then they all turn on them.
I miss it when they used to just go with themselves and not get together with other sites.
Yeah.
But it's just the one site, which is the Westerville site. It's always the Westerville site this happens with.
But anyway, so you're going where? Arcade?
An arcade called Ten Pen Alley. It's also a bowling alley.
That'll be fun, though.
I
What?
think 10 pins where I won that one off-brand Nerf gun, but I forget.
Come here, Ben.
But I would have rather went to a mall, because we didn't go last month because Westerville poo-pooed on it. One guy from Westerville poo-pooed on it, but...
Why don't you just stay with Green Team?
You right, Mom?
What do you got coming up this week?
Hopefully some trips to Sheets to try to
No,
make
for real.
Greek status.
For really real.
Do you know?
Yeah. Something you've been pestering me about for a week. He can't remember.
And then,
Damn it, I'm drawing a blank.
Shush
It
for a
should
minute.
be there,
Oh,
but
sorry, I thought it was done.
Ben, where have you been pestering? And you said we absolutely have to go without fail.
and that was for this week,
For tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
Oh,
Damn it! I'm trying to get the words
Grandma
out.
knows.
yeah.
Whirly.
Sims Bros. Yeah, Sims Bros. There we go. Mom saying the wrong name caused me to remember the right name.
What is it?
It's Sims Bros, a recycling place.
He has how much to recycle?
I'm almost up to 3 bags.
Of crushed cans.
Mm-hmm.
What that tells you is we drink too many soft drinks.
Chris needs to
No, what
slow
that
down.
tells you is we don't drink
I
enough.
only drink 3 a day, because...
I don't
I
believe
got it.
that.
No, I drink 3 a day normally. Unless I get screwed up. But if I get screwed up, it's 4 a day. But I have to be trying to get back into the groove. But normally it's 3 a day. But Ben has been falling asleep in the morning, refusing to get up and not refilling. So I drink 4 of those days. And yeah.
Let's not throw me under the bus for drinking too much a day.
Anyway, he's been drinking a lot of pop.
But normally I drink 3, 1 of each. Mellow Yellow and the 2 carbonated ones, Barks and Penn. But the
Mellow
last
Yellow's
couple,
carbonated.
I meant caffeinated.
Oh.
I don't know why I said carbonated, but caffeinated. And Ben's saying I'm throwing him under the bus, but the last 2 times I had to use milk to take pills was because those were the days I took 4 pops to try to get back in the schedule, and still messed up because he wouldn't refill it in the morning. He just pretended he would and fell back asleep.
Let's not piss lying.
We don't have to get up in the morning just because you do.
Well, it should be a rule he should refill it once it's empty.
Much like it should be a rule that Christopher should have his own mini fridge if he doesn't like the fact that I sometimes am too damn sleepy to do it.
He can't afford his own mini fridge.
Yeah, the cheapest
But we could take
is
the
only
one out of your
$200.
room and put it in his room.
You can't afford to do that either.
Yeah, we can. Should we do that, Ben?
Nope.
Well, then you got to do
We
better.
could actually put his stuff in the big fridge.
There's no room. You either got to do better or we got to move it to his room, buddy. But anyway, so we're going to recycle probably tomorrow, right?
Yep, definitely tomorrow.
And it has to be before 4, so I might not get to go tomorrow.
Probably not.
Unless you want to pick me up later.
No, I probably won't.
Well, crap.
It's a lot of gasoline.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
as I was saying, earlier this year, like in last year, this year, around November through January, they were taking suggestions for places we haven't been in a long while and stuff, for Guys' Day and other outings. And I picked half-price books.
Honey, if this is another one about Westerville, not now.
It's not about Westerville.
This video's too long.
And we got to go for just the site. But then an incident happened, and I don't know if they took it out of rotation.
Okay.
But it wasn't a Westerville story, it was a different story. So we got to go to half price, and I couldn't get a DVD I wanted because it would be over 10 with the tax, but that's not the incident that happened. The incident that happened is someone found 3 books they wanted, and their staff shortchanged them on purpose so they could get it.
I remember
And it led
that.
with the participant getting in a nasty pissy fit, get picked up from the site because of it.
So, who has a quote for today?
Boy for sale.
I think that's a repeat.
A little bit.
Boy for sale.
What about you, Chris?
Let me think for a sec. I gotta get the right quote. Oh, here it is. It's coming apart, lad. I can't do anything else.
Well, I think we know who that is.
Guest stars in a season 6 episode from the sequel to where this character comes from. Big hint.
Yeah. Okay, and then Wolfie says he has no quote. He says, I'm just going to lay here and be petty. So thank you for joining us. Sorry this video got away from us. I know it's a really long one.
Yep.
2 days, I think we're going to start the giveaway. So be ready. And again, come with any suggestions of what kind of gift card you think we should have. And just remember, it has to be national. And we will talk to you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye.